This is Keelan Southerland, FTT100 Week 6, Assignment 6. I gotta show everything is clear of ammo on my kitchen table and on my computer. Now I gotta clear the weapon. There is no round in the chamber. There is no round on the breech face, and there is nothing in the magazine mill. Additionally, there is nothing in the magazine except the follower and the spring. So that is the weapon. It is a Canik TTI Combat. It is a short recoil operated system, according to Canik's manual. And it says next is find a schematic. There is the schematic from Serious Gear on all the different components and how they go together. The next one, I'm going to have to put my phone down, and by the magic of editing and pausing, the gun will go from this to completely disassembled. And by the magic of editing and pausing, there is the firearm completely disassembled and still clear. Next, probably field strip it, cite any sources. I don't know why you need to cite sources on that. During the field stripping process, document the name and major subcategories or subassemblies that are present. The slide, rear sight, optics plate, chamber loaded indicator, front sight, extractor, striker, firing pin block. Next is the barrel, lower locking lugs, upper locking lug, feed ramp, chamber, crown, port. Compensator reduces recoil but does nothing in its current form. Guide rod, flat wire in a coil on a metal guide rod that is secured by peening. I'll do the magazine if I didn't do it already. Get the base plate, magazine body, the follower, and the spring inside. Lastly is the frame. You have the magazine well, the back strap, the grip of the frame, the magazine release, the trigger shoe, the trigger safety, the takedown lever, the slide release, slide catch lever, the ejector, the trigger bar, forward locking lug, and the assembly for the trigger itself, the springs, disconnectors, and various other items. Number 6, in your submission, include anything you found interesting, difficult, intimidating, etc. During this process, and reflect on how the process may be different or more challenging when performing this work on a customer's firearm. 1, I wouldn't do this on a customer's firearm because I don't want to be a gunsmith. 2, anybody who's working on a Canik needs to understand that the slide comes off differently than most other firearms. It doesn't slide the full length of the rails. It moves about an inch, and then you depress the takedown levers, or you pull the trigger, depress the takedown lever, and move the slide forward about an inch, and then it will roll off the side. For anybody who's looking to do that, make sure you do that and don't try to run it the full length of the slide, or you'll damage the rear plate and the ejector. If there are any questions, post them in the grading session.